If this is not an accident, that means one thing. It means it was a crime. If it's a crime, it's murder.
They were living this seemingly perfect life online. They created this persona, this family living in harmony, but it was completely different from what was actually emerging and what was happening behind those closed doors.
Was asking that we not tell his mom and to, hide it and put it by the fence so he could get to it, and that they were withholding food from him as punishment.
In 2008, Sarah and Jen were approved to adopt Devontae, Jeremiah, and Sierra. But while they're in that process, there is an allegation about physical disciplining in the home that may have been inappropriate. Hannah made a report in school that she was hit by her parent. Jen and Sarah both denied having any knowledge of how or why Hannah had bruises. Child welfare did investigate, but by all accounts, there was not enough evidence to indicate that that had actually happened. But on November 15th, 2010, Abigail was in school and she mentioned to her teacher that her mom gave her an owie.
I got a telephone call at home one evening from Sarah. She told me that she had spanked Abigail too hard. The police were involved. But when she told me the situation, there was something, I guess, that I felt just seemed a little bit off. My gut instinct right away was that she was covering for Jen.
The cops find out that the parents felt the child needed to be disciplined because the child had a penny in her pocket. One of them beat the child. The child said it was Jen, but the cops eventually arrest Sarah and she pleads to domestic assault. And this is the power that Jen, as a white woman, has, is that if she says something, people believe it. Their aunt lost custody because she allowed the children to have an unsupervised visit with their own mother. The white mothers, after they adopt them, get busted for physically abusing them. There's almost no consequences. The punishment is nothing. Just think about that for a second.
Even after Sarah was convicted, child welfare did not feel that there was enough information or evidence in this case to suggest that these children were being neglected and or abused. What did you need to see to know that these kids needed some protection?
The message to the parents is, we're getting away with it. And the message to the kids is, nothing is going to be done.
As the days rolled on, we realized that the ocean had claimed Devontae and that we weren't going to get him back. And there wasn't going to be any amount of searching that we could do to change that.
How can we be so close to something so awful and not even know?